Hi guys, this is Mr. C. So today I'm going to talk about the most common visa requirements. Now, when you want to apply for a visa to a foreign country, across board there is a list of the most common visa requirements. These are the documents or the requirements that you have to meet in order to be granted access, to be granted entry into that foreign country. So across board, in the whole of the world, there are very common lists of requirements that you have to fulfill. And that is the essence of this video today, is to simplify this information for your consumption. Now, let's start with the requirement number one. Requirement number one is purpose of travel. Now, in some embassies or application form based on country, they may say reason for the application. So the statement can be of any kind, but in general, it is usually the purpose of travel. Now, what I mean by the purpose of travel, if this is not already self-explanatory, is why do you want to visit my country? This is exactly what they mean. They want to know why you need a visa. To what purpose? So there can be different reasons, different purposes of travel. It can be for education, study in general. It can be for family unification. And also it can be for business. And it can be for pleasure, and that is tourism. So depending on your purpose of travel, the requirements may change slightly or it may change significantly. Now, the second on the list is means of subsistence, or in other words, you can say proof of financial support or proof of financial stability. So, in essence, what this means is that they want to know if you have the financial ability to support yourself while you are in the country. Some countries don't want to be liable to cater for you in any case. So they want to be sure that you can take care of yourself, you can provide for yourself while you are in the country. Now, this proof of financial support may not be required depending on the purpose of travel. For example, if you're traveling for work, for employment, the contract of employment fulfills these requirements because the contract already stipulates that you will earn a certain amount of money at the end of a particular period of time, monthly, yearly, etc. And it also states the duration of your employment. Now, if you're traveling for employment, the purpose of your travel is for employment, you don't need to provide a financial supporting document. And also, if the purpose of traveling is for family unification, in some cases, depending if your family member is employed or not. So if your family person you're going to visit is employed, you don't have to provide this document. But if your family member is a minor or are unemployed, then you'll be required to provide this document because in that case, you also have to provide a proof that you are going to be able to take care of yourself. Now, with this being said, the third on the list is your travel document, and that is your international travel passport. And the purpose of this is so that they can identify who you are. They can know you are from what country. So they can have information about you. They can know your name, your country, your state or city of birth, etc. And they can make research. They can also make research with that given information for documentation purposes. Now, depending on the country, your travel passport must be valid for some period of time. So they may require that your passport is valid up to 3 to 6 months. And also depending on the type of visa you're applying for, or the let's say the duration of your visa. So the requirements may be different. In essence, you need to have a valid travel document. And now the order on the list is you may be asked to provide an insurance document. But in most cases, having sufficient proof of financial support covers this. And in other cases, for example, you're traveling to a Schengen area, a European country, you must provide insurance document. Now, these universally are the list of common documents that you need when you want to apply for a visa to a different country. Depending on that country, the rest of the requirements may be different. For example, some country may ask that you provide a police clearance certificate for a given period of time, maybe for 5 years, for 2 years, even up to 6 months in the case of Canada, if I'm correct. Now, if you can fulfill these these are 4 mentioned document, in general cases, you will receive your visa. Now, in the case of United States of America, now this is a more complex situation that they may have to assess other criteria in order to decide if you'll be granted a visa. Now, this is a different situation entirely. But in the rest of the situation, in general, if you fulfill these requirements and you present your document in a very professional manner, you will receive your visa. Now, I hope this clarifies the whole process. It doesn't matter what country you're traveling to. The first thing you need to do is to go to the website. For example, the website of that country in your residing country, the country you're currently residing, and you have to reside legally in that country if that is not your home country. For example, I'm in Nigeria. If I am in Australia and I want to apply for a visa to visit China, then I have to be legally residing in Australia. That means I have to have a valid document that enables me to live or to do out whatever activities in Australia in order for me to apply. So you need to apply at the embassy of the receiving country, at where you are. And in some cases, a single embassy may be offering services for different country nationals. So this is the whole case in summary. Now, I hope this helps clarify the whole process. The point of my YouTube channel, in essence, is to help educate people, to give people a very simplified information, a very clear and straightforward information on how to go about their immigration process or journey. Now, if you have other questions to ask me, please leave your comments in the comment section. And if you find this video helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can help create awareness for other people to also discover this YouTube channel, and it can also help them in return. Now, and until the next video, see you guys soon. Thank you and ciao.